Okay, today we're going to talk about how to upload your own in-house customer or prospect list so that you can send them highly targeted direct mail offers. So a lot of folks in the business world understand that your existing customer database is really one of the most valuable assets that you have. These are people that have transacted with you or support you, whether they've used your products or services or they support your cause, whatever it may be. These are people who you have an established relationship with and that have transacted with you in some form or another. So it only makes sense that you encourage these folks to either purchase more frequently or get involved more frequently. Whatever your goal is, you want to maximize what you can generate from that database. So one of the best ways to do that is to send them physical printed direct mail offers. There's been a ton of research and coverage in the media lately that speaks to how direct mail is a lot more effective than virtually every other marketing channel in driving actual transactions. So if you've got a list of customers and you're not currently sending them direct mail offers, you are probably missing out big time. So I definitely would encourage you to begin direct mail marketing campaigns to your in-house database. So let's take a look at how we do this. The first thing you'll want to do is go to directmail.teradel.com and you'll see the personalized mail tab up top here. Well, if you hit the drop down, there's a few options. One is build your list. So this is if you want to create a list of new customers or new prospects, but there's also an option for upload your list. That's the one we want to click on today. Once you click on it, you'll get to a simple web page, and there's a big box here that says you can either drag and drop your files in there, or you can just click on it and upload your files. So all you need to do is locate your mailing list, click on it, hit open, and just give the system a minute. There it goes. So it's nice and quick. And what you'll want to do now is map the field. So on your spreadsheet, you should have all the standard mailing address fields, right? Their name, their address, their city, their state, their zip code. So you want to make sure that you have all of these columns matched online here. So I'm going to click that. So if your first row of your spreadsheet has the field names, if you click that, it will automatically map them. Double check in case it misses any. For example, this address one didn't pull in automatically. It might have had a slightly different name. So just double check all of that's correct. Once you do that, hit process my list, and it's just going to take a moment to load everything. And this next piece that is going to pop up here is pretty cool. So on that list, I had 1,250 addresses. This solution automatically scans that list and tells you how many of those are valid and how many that potentially have errors. So in my list, 1,208, so almost all of them were perfectly fine. But there were 41 that had detected errors. So maybe it's an incomplete address or missing a zip code or whatever. So that gives me an opportunity to look at those or correct them. Since it's such a small number, I'm going to go ahead and do that later and just proceed with my mailing here. So you just want to choose a name for this campaign. I'll just put customer mailers. When you're done with that, hit save and continue. All right, and now we can choose kind of our campaign options here. So there's 3 different size postcards. There's a 4x6 that goes out first class. So that's first class postage. It'll deliver anywhere in the nation within 1 to 3 days. And then there's also some larger format postcards which go out standard. For today's example, I'm going to choose this medium-sized postcard and go ahead with that. All right, so I've chosen the correct postcard size. You can see it is here. It automatically carries over the number of deliveries we can make based on our mailing list. And this is pretty cool. If you want an extra 50 copies sent to your office or something like that, you can do that just by adding them here and then just choosing an address where you want them shipped to. So if you want to mail out a whole bunch of offers to your existing database, but also maybe you want some to hand out or just for your own records, you can have those sent to you. Now with design options, there are 3 pretty easy options here. First one is plain and simple. It's my design. That means you're going to upload your own PDF file, front and back, and you're done. There's also a bunch of free templates. So if you don't have a design and you want to kind of look at what there is available on the site, you can browse literally thousands of free templates. Almost every industry is covered, no matter what type of business or sector you're in. There's tons of templates on here, and it's also easy to get a nice preview. So if you want to take a look at one, you click View Template. It'll give you a look of the front and back. Okay, and when you find one that you like, you just hit Select this template, and boom, it's added to your order here. Okay. With the free templates, once you place your order, a professional graphic designer will actually call you and ask you all of the right questions. They'll help you customize the postcard. So you don't have to be a designer to customize this, and you don't even have to spend extra time on it. A professional is going to do all that for you. So they're going to ask you for your logo, what coupons or offers you want to include, if you want to change any of the messaging or wording, your phone number or website, all that information. They're going to do it all for you. And I should note, there is absolutely no extra charge for them to do that. Okay, so free template is a very popular option. Now, if you don't see something that you like or something just won't work, maybe you have a very unique offer or business, you can choose professional design service. And what that does is for about $100, you get to work with a professional graphic designer. They will literally build your direct mail postcard from scratch. You can do anything you want with it. Use any colors, any offers. You can choose the images that you want. It's truly a built from scratch solution. So if you don't see a template you like, or you want to do something a little bit more custom to match your organization or your campaign, then professional design is a wonderful option. Okay, so I'll go ahead. I'm going to go back and go with my template, and let's go ahead and proceed. Next step is to choose the delivery options. Okay, how many times do you want to mail this offer to each address? I'm going to go with 1 for today, and this will just be a one-off mailing. But if you want to mail to these folks with the same offer on multiple different occasions, you can easily do that for an additional fee. You would just have to factor in the cost of the extra postcards and the extra mailings, and it's very easy to do. Then there's a question, do you want to mail all of your pieces at once? Again, for today, I'm just going to leave this simple and say yes. But if you were mailing, let's say, 10,000 postcards, and you wanted to split up that mailing so that maybe 5,000 go out right now and 5,000 go out in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks from now, you can do that and split it up. So that's pretty cool too. The other thing which everybody seems to love is the fact that with this site, you can select the delivery range for your mailing. So in other words, you can choose the date range where you want these in mailboxes. So when the actual USPS will deliver them. So maybe Black Friday is coming up and you want to schedule something right before Black Friday, or maybe for back to school or the Super Bowl. It could be anything. You can choose when you want your offers to deliver. So you could choose the first available date, or you could put this off for a month or two, and just have everything locked and loaded and ready to deliver at the right time. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose a random date here. It's also worth noting that there's a campaign overview in this right-hand column here, and it will tell you, what you've chosen, what your total price is out the door, and then you can also get the delivery estimates as well. Okay, when you're done, hit proceed to checkout, and we're at the finish line. So we are on the last step, which is where you review your order selections and all the different options. Okay, And then what you can do is choose a purchase method. You can either pay in full or finance if you want to kind of pay over time. There may be some options available based on your order. And from there, you enter in your credit card information, just like any other transactional website. If you have any comments or notes you want to include, you can do that. And then you hit complete your order. Once you hit this button, you are done. You have launched a direct mail campaign to your in-house database, whether that's customers or prospects, and you are good to go. Everything is done for you. The design service, depending on what you select, the printing, all of the mail prep, the paperwork, the postage, everything is included. So this is really a simple turnkey solution that is designed to make life easy if you are a business owner or an advertiser, with a company or organization. So that's all there is to it. Anybody can upload their mailing list and launch a direct mail campaign right now. It's super easy to do. You'll also find that it's very affordable. On the site, there's also some other options if you want to get a price quote, or if you just want to see a pricing table, you can get that information right on the website. Again, the URL is directmail.teradel.com, and we hope you'll take a look at it. It doesn't hurt to play around and see what options there are, and I think you'll be very pleased when you see the types of results that direct mail can generate. So with that, we'll wrap it up, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.